Death battle. We're doing death battle. I know I took all of the death battles off of my channel, like, for reasons. Well, actually, not for reasons. One of them got a copyright claim, and I think I took them all off because, like, at that point, I had a serious what do you call it? The thing. It wasn't a claim. It was like a strike. I had a community strike for it. It wasn't even like the copyright strike. It was a community strike for it. And so I took them all down. But some of them, like most of them, just kind of like, you know, went on through it, whatever. But anyway, Goku versus Superman. We're going to go ahead and go to the fight for real, because this is like the fourth one. Nah, this is the third one for real. This is the third one for real. But this, that I did this like a bunch of times. So we already know who these dudes is. So like it ain't no point in, you know.
Ain't no stopping me. I see my hater, they watching me. Keep your head on while you talk to me. Shut the fuck up and don't bother me. I've been an enforcer. I get you knocked off a course. Spin by myself, that's a choice. Hands on my ears, block the noise.
Okay, so I might have lied. We might not be skipping straight to the fight. They might say something different than they've said before. So in case they do that, we're here for it. You know, they might be using like different things. You know, I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. We tuning in. We tuning in.
Fight! Son Goku, Superman. It's time to answer the ultimate question, and we're taking it all into play.
We're examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon. Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all three, just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball Heroes.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
So I was right. They are using different stuff this time. Okay, so I mean, I kind of feel I want to pat myself on the back for that one. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I called it. I feel like it should have been obvious though. It's a reason why they're doing this for a third time.
A death battle.
Oh, by the way, if you want me to start reacting to more death battles, let me know. Like the video. If I get more than 10, we'll do the next death battle. If not, then we're gonna move on to something else. But I need to know that y'all mess with this. And so if y'all, the few people who do see the video, if you mess with it, you know what I'm saying, like the video. Let me know.
Far away, in an enchanted land, an old master found a boy and marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku.
Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you can thank this guy.
Inspired by martial arts films and his wife's interest in Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define generations to come.
Dragon Ball! Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta, narrowly escaped its destruction by Frieza, and was raised on Earth by happy old Grandpa Gohan.
Not just raised, but trained. Gohan began Goku's teachings in martial arts, which he would find to be his true calling under the guidance of Master Roshi. Specifically, he learned the Kame-sen and Ryu style, which focuses on discipline and tenacity, both of which strongly define Goku's character.
The more he learned, the more he wanted to improve. This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent. Within just a few years, he was so strong, the only worthy teachers left were gods. And a talking cat, but mostly gods. When you're training to dodge lightning, you know you're a few leagues over everyone else.
He did have a slight advantage. Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They also take need.
That's actually crazy. Like, out of all my many years, like, watching Dragon Ball and, like, being a Dragon Ball Z fan, I never knew that he did train and trying to dodge lightning. I just thought that he would always, like, when he got strong enough, he was strong enough to do it. Like he was strong enough to do it. He was fast enough. He was fast enough to do it. I always thought that's what happened. But I guess not. I guess I'm learning new stuff.
Nietzsche's famous words, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," very, very literally.
It's almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get after they're hurt.
While Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, it suits Goku. No matter how many times you knock him down, he will get back up, stronger than before.
It helps that he knows so many cool combat moves, like the Kamehameha!
An incredibly powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam.
So challenging, it took Roshi decades to master, but Goku got it in like 5 seconds.
It's incredibly versatile, with over 50 different variations. For example, Goku can curve the beam after firing, or even shoot it from his feet.
But unlike most Saiyans, he doesn't just use ki to blow shit up. Moves like the Solar Flare, Energy Landbind, and God Bind require a lot more strategy and planning.
Because while Goku isn't exactly book smart, he is a genius when it comes to martial arts. He doesn't just train to conquer his opponents, but to conquer himself.
He's also got some different moves, like trapping you in a rice cooker.
Well, pretty much any container could be used for the Mothaba sealing technique.
Then there's Kaioken, aka instant steroids. Goku's multiplied his
Did
power
Goku
by
ever-
20 with it before.
It's a couple of the early movies that are like the early Dragon Ball movies I didn't watch. Did Goku ever trap somebody inside the little ceiling pan thing? I know. I think Garlic was trapped in it. I'm not sure if anybody else was. Let me know, I guess.
And in a movie, he even got it up to times 100. What a badass!
The Genki Dama, or Spirit Bomb, is potentially his strongest attack, but it requires considerable time. Unlike instant transmission, which is a teleport that's instant. The way it works is Goku detects another person, like a sort of beacon, then teleports to their location by launching himself through an alternate dimension where time stands still. Yes, according to the Daizenshuu guidebook, it's a dimension hop. You can actually see this in between space in some movies and games.
And the dubs wanted us to think it shot Goku's molecules around at light speed. Silly English.
The dubs did more than that. In fact, early dubs of Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as a Superman figure. Even his famous speech on Namek about being the light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan.
Hell yeah! If there's any scene that deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold. Super Saiyan and its sequels all have official power multipliers, but they threw us for a
Goku's first Super Saiyan transformation, one of the best scenes in anime history.
loop by turning Goku into a god.
Super Saiyan God certainly changed things up. Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected and appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like Senzu beans. Did you know one Senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's lost limbs? They're missing out.
God Goku reached a level of power that could compete with the greatest of deities, nearly shattering the whole universe with a single clash on his first go. Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7, but there's a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
Because Boo went boozerk.
Videl commented that heaven is just as large as a universe, and the Daizenshuu backs her up.
And, that's heaven. Big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind.
Can we chalk that up to also like Videl not actually knowing what the fuck she's talking about? Maybe. I mean, it's not like she really knew the scale of what was actually going on. Or who knows? Maybe she did. I guess we're going under the
Doing so would make Universe 7 over 1,500 times larger than our own observable universe.
And Goku could destroy that much the first time he went God. And he didn't lose that power. He learned how to use it even better, even in base form. Now, imagine how much stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God and became Super Saiyan Blue.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Yeah, not saying that. Or after he trained with some almighty angels. Or when he perfected the blue hairdo and stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through Hit's time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline, defeating Jiren, who shook the entire world.
And this one, they're using they're using everything Goku has. Because I know in the last one, Goku had, I think they had him go Super Saiyan Blue, but like it was when Blue just came out, so they didn't know a lot about it. So I think in this one, since we know a lot more about what he can do, even in Ultra Instinct, ooh, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be I ain't even gonna lie. If Superman win again, I don't be livid. I was livid the first time, and the second time. Ain't no way you just walking through a Kamehameha blast, bro. I don't know what y'all got going on over there at Death Battle, but ain't no way you just walking through one of them. If Superman win again, bro, I'm gonna be so like somebody.
World of Void by just walking.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move that nopes you out of existence. Your being and your soul erased from all of time and space.
Culminating in his greatest form, Ultra Instinct.
Chrome Goku isn't a normal transformation, it's a state of mind. Ultra Instinct is the highest peak of martial arts, subconsciously making optimal choices because you're in the zone. Doing without thinking.
Something Goku has always been trained to do. Technically, it can be used in any form, but when perfected, Autonomous Ultra Instinct makes you untouchable. No matter what comes his way, Goku will automatically dodge, block, and counter to the best of his ability, even pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when his own body can't.
That sounds really intense!
It
That's
is, which
crazy.
is why he's developed incremental versions of it for specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Heroes,
I still ain't
aka
seen
Dragon
that.
Ball fanfiction gone Kaioken times 1,000.
While technically a different continuity, CC Goku is functionally a stand-in for the mainline Goku. His history and powers are the same, making his story just as much of a what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities. The only real difference is Toriyama's not really involved.
This Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions. He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire universe. Hell, this series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space-time just by going Super Saiyan 4.
Oh, no, I'm
Looking
gonna
back
go
at
and check
that
that one
goofy
out.
monkey
I
boy
like that
chopping
one.
wood and punching dinosaurs, it's almost overwhelming to think about how far Goku has come, how much he's had to face.
But no matter the challenge, he takes it head-on and pushes through.
Showing everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond.
That's my boy.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman.
Geez, just a locomotive?
What's crazy is I defend this man. I defend Superman in anything. Like, it don't matter what it is. Like, I would defend DC before I defend Marvel. And I like them both. I'm not a this or that side person. I like them both. But I'm just saying. I just happen to know a lot more about DC comics. But when it comes to anime, bro, when it comes to Goku versus Superman, no, I can't side with Superman on that one. Goku's an anime character. He has the power of anime. No.
People in the 40s needed bigger imaginations.
Born on the far-off world of Krypton, the infant Kal-El was sent to Earth by his parents, narrowly escaping Krypton's destruction. Raised by farmers as Clark Kent, he eventually became Superman, champion of the oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've only seen the movies, forget him. Comic book Clark's not the perfect Boy Scout, and he's definitely not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys who made him Jewish?
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants and grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
And then that ugly mustache showed up.
Understandably seeking escape from some truly terrifying horrors, the pair created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
A hero who could defeat any evil by just punching it. Hell yeah, that's how I live my life.
After almost 9 decades, Superman has been many things. At the core, his story is one of a refugee, a child who lost his home, left to the mercy of alien people. This new world accepted him, raised him, gave him a new home, because helping others in need is the right thing to do. That's why he became a superhero, the first superhero.
Everything's gotta start
first
somewhere, but he was
superhero.
the first one to really take off. I mean, not literally. It took a while, actually, before he learned how to fly.
In fact, when Clark discovered his Kryptonian heritage, he struggled to accept it and subconsciously developed mental blocks, severing him from his true power, which he would uncover throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the earth for 5
Now that I'm thinking about it, was he the first one? Like, was he the first DC superhero? In a way, he was the first one. Not for real.
5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
That's not how that works.
He's fast enough to reach the edge of the universe in seconds, or even break the bonds of infinity. Wait, he can do all that, but Batman can punch him out? Really?
Hey,
You're probably thinking
Batman,
of
that dude,
Elseworld stories
you know what I'm
outside main canon like Dark Knight Returns. It's a good question though. Superman's powers
I'm gonna pause it again. Y'all can get mad if you want to. You clicked on reaction. What do you expect? But I do not believe Batman is being Superman. I don't care who you are, what your name is. You come in the comment section. I don't think Batman is doing it. He's not doing it.
have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons. However, for Death Battle, we take the characters at their best.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar system, or blow air cold enough to freeze ghosts!
Speaking of, his X-ray vision doesn't just see through walls, he can see through your own body and mind to examine your soul.
And yet,
What?
he can't see through lead. That's okay though, he can just burn through it with his face. Since he gets his power from the yellow sun, his heat vision burns with the fire of a star. And if beams aren't enough, he can blast it out of his whole body for a super flare. It used to totally drain him, but he's learned how to control it.
Simply put,
that's
Superman's
crazy.
powers defy physics.
I ain't know he ever
My
learned how
favorite
to
examples
control
of this are when he rebuilt the reality warping miracle machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time, or when he gained 10 years worth of medical training through only 5 minutes of reading and then successfully performed lung surgery.
Nice. My favorite example is when he smelled brownies in North Dakota from orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman is no novice when it
whoa.
comes to the intricacies
Space.
of battle.
He's trained in Kryptonian martial arts, which uses chi, or as they call it, Shrio.
Bro smelt brownies from space. That's crazy to think about.
He even got summoned to Asgard to fight demons with Thor for 1,000 years.
Superman can resist being erased from existence, such as tanking Darkseid's Omega Beams. Even Retcon and the Time Trapper, both of which hijack and alter timelines, can't touch him. Not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
Timelines literally revolve around him.
But let's address the S-shaped elephant in the room. You may have noticed we've covered a variety of Superman eras. Superman, and DC Comics as a whole, have gone through multiple retcons.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New 52, Rebirth, and so on.
It would help to know which one is the main Superman, right? Well, they all are.
I'm
Yeah,
about to
the
say,
latest
all of it.
reboots basically said everything in the main series is kinda canon, even when he had wacky powers like changing his appearance with a super muscular control.
That's-
Ew. I guess he can still phase through almost anything, even people.
Look, if you really dig into it, this isn't new. Plenty of characters have recalled events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Yeah, post-crisis Supes did start as less powerful than in pre-crisis, but that was because of the mental blocks.
Though he's not a complete composite, there's so many other Supermen out there.
Future Superman, Big Robot Superman, Commie Superman, Dinosaur Superman. There's a bunch.
Still, this new canon has affected his abilities.
Dinosaur Superman, Future Superman, Big Robot Superman, Commie Superman, Dinosaur Superman.
What? What? Dinosaur Superman. Okay.
There's a bunch.
Still, this new canon has affected his abilities.
Homelander. Omni-Man.
For example, he and other Kryptonians can effortlessly travel through time. And while Superman's
Huh?
powers stem from the Earth's yellow sun, exposure to a blue star increases them even
flying
further.
flying
In fact,
backwards.
upon visiting a white star, he attained a whole new level of power.
When that old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying space-time has lost its meaning for him. He really just said that.
Remember, Superman defies physics.
Like when he used heat vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
We've seen that his universe has a radius of at least 100 trillion light years, but we can calculate a more exact figure. The DC universe is 15 billion years old and expands at 60 trillion light years per half second. This means its radius must be over 50 nonillion light years across.
What? That's 31 zeros, and Supes helped
I
make
can-
that happen.
Well, about 1/5 of it.
So I'm gonna give y'all a peek into my brain right now. I'm gonna give y'all a peek into my brain right now. whenever they start doing these calculations with the numbers and stuff in Death Battle, I'm like in my head, my brain tries to like keep up, like work with them, like okay, yeah. That sounds like that. No, no, I'm like
That's still immense power, but if you want something bigger, here's the Anti-Monitor blasting Golden Age Superman with all the energy of the antimatter universe. And then Superman,
Punched him so hard it kickstarted another one of those reboots.
Now, Superman does have...
All right, let's get to the fight. So they're just gonna start out going in. Hold on. What we got going on?
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
Oh, y'all friends now? I ain't gonna lie, I hope this music ain't copyrighted, cause listen.
You're holding back! Give it your all! No regrets!
I'm doing just fine.
Really, dog?
Oops. Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
World made of cardboard. All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really am.
Was that the Earth? wait, that wasn't the Earth. Wait, the Earth is behind him. It all happened before. Superman remembers it all happening.
Looks like a job, boss.
Nah, hell no. That's not what this is what y'all not finna do. You're not finna use that as an excuse to make Superman win again. That's what y'all not finna do.
Well, what do you think?
Goku didn't even
That
breathe
was
first before getting off the
awesome.
ground.
Nice suit!
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
Damn! Superman takes the combo. Whoa, sir.
Finally!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I might have just lost faith in Goku a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey, bro going ham with the vocals in the background. Like, I don't know if y'all been paying attention.
Huh? Ah, darn it.
Almost had me there. That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Let's go again.
You're on.
KO! That's it! The final end.
I'll see y'all next video, man.
I said I wake up in the morning and turn my trap on.